Hi Pisces, this is going to be your reading for the beginning of December. It's good primarily for Sun, Rising, Moon, or Venus sign of Pisces in tropical astrology. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. If this reading doesn't resonate, Pisces, try watching readings on this channel for any other part of your natal chart. You could find valuable messages in readings for other parts of your chart here on this channel as well, but they are general messages. So if you're looking for a private one-on-one reading that's not general, but's personal and just for you, the link to my website to schedule a live one-on-one is down in the description below this video. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's Soma Chandra Pisces. Sweet Pisces. How are you, Pisces? I've been doing a lot of personal readings for Pisces lately. I really love your energy. It's been a pleasure to read for you. I hope this message finds you well. Let's take a look at the overall vibe and your advice that Spirit has for you moving into Sag season, which Pisces generally love. I notice you guys like Sagittarius season. It's like the Neptune energy and the Jupiterian energy come together, and it's like, whoo, what dreams may come. Lots of growth potential for you guys, more so than the other signs. So let's take a look at what's going on for you. From the Messages of Love Oracle card, first of all, self-care is the thing right now. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before taking any action. Focus on yourself first and foremost going into the month. Some of you might be stressed out, under some duress. You need to clear out your energy. You guys are very psychic. You're the most psychic sign. You probably take on a lot of people's energy because you're caretakers of others as well. You might be taking in a lot of energy, Pisces. So it's important to clear your energy field first and foremost and focus on yourself, who you really are, what you really want, before taking action towards things that you think are important. Also, new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. You have a potential for new partnerships, new relationships, or just a recommitment to your heart chakra. I was like, oh, that's nice. Also, play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. If you're in a relationship or just with close friends, just play hard right now, Pisces. Make sure you're laughing and goofing off. This will help with a recommitment to your heart chakra and letting new love in, not old love, new love. Also taking care of yourself. Yeah, I love that for you. Surrender to a few things going into the beginning of this month. Surrender to play. Here's that play hard. I'm like, whoa, there's play again. Clearly you guys are being encouraged to play. You did come out as the fool too. And I'm like, good. They're feeling the vibe. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So if you've been hyper-focusing on a goal, my dreamy Pisces are just as capable of hard work as an earth sign or hyper-focusing intellectually like an air sign. Spirit saying, all right, stop, just play. Try to make time for play. Also surrender to what is. Sorry, you guys, I'm hoarse this morning. It's very early in the morning. You guys woke me up very early and said, read for me. I was like, okay. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. There may be some things in your life up until now, Pisces, where you've really been swimming upstream. My little fishies, go with the flow, go with the current. Okay, there are some things that you can't fight at this point. You have to surrender to what is. Have fun, blow off steam. Also surrender to effortlessness. That goes along with the self-care. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow, just like I said, instead of trying to force the river. So if you guys have been putting some effort into something that maybe you cannot change the external circumstances, just focus on yourself. Your job right now is to focus on what's easy and surrender to play and radically accept some things as they are. Now, as the hangman, I don't think anybody's better at radical acceptance than Pisces. You guys will be like, whatever, here you are. You are the hangman. You'll eventually get it. Like, you're going to pause. You'll pause when you need to. What came out of my astrology deck for you, I have Leo, I have the 5th house, and I have Sagittarius. If you have Leo or Sagittarius in your tropical natal chart, figure out what houses they're in, look at those placements. They are activated at the beginning of the month, and a strong 5th house activation, which I like the 5th house. You may have a Leo or a Sag in your life as well. Leo, express yourself. Magical creative energy is all around you. Lap up the praise and attention. You deserve it. You deserve it. So if a lot of you have been really putting yourself out there, you may start to really get some attention. Well-deserved attention too at the beginning of the month. Either that or you have someone around you that also likes the spotlight. Some of you are going to be getting a lot of attention and love. Some of you have put yourself on the market for dating. Some of you, of course, not all of you. Express yourself. You may get a lot of attention if you're single at the beginning of the month. Be discerning, right? Fifth house, romance is in the air. Love is in the air. Expect old passions to be rekindled. All kinds of old passions, not just relationships, things that you were into like a decade ago. I can feel it, like an old hobby or something you were pursuing. There may be a rekindling of old passions of many different types for you, Pisces, in December. And look for new ones to be stirred as well. Possible reconciliation energy, but based on the tarot, I don't think it's that. I think it's more about personal relationships with friends and family members. You may have a few people from your past come towards you again, but I kind of get the sense that, yeah, they're telling me to tell you one more time. Things that you used to do that you once loved, you'll feel a rekindling and a restirring, in particular for artistic ventures and creative projects. Oh, that's cool. And Sagittarius, it's time to explore. Embrace your inner wanderer like a wild horse. You are meant to roam free right now, Pisces. I see you guys, in particular for my single Pisces, really getting out there. I think you will play hard. I think you will try new things as well. Is there anything else under here? Yeah, pinnacle of success. You're on the brink of a significant career achievement, expansion, or change. Okay. Your MC is coming out. What's your MC? What's your midheaven? This will help you get in touch with what you're really meant to be doing with your life. You're on the brink of some kind of an achievement or a change or an expansion. Allow for expansion. I just heard someone say, but what am I supposed to be doing? Oh, you're going to have to find it. Explore. I'm not supposed to tell you. You're supposed to find it. The future is meant to be created. It is not necessarily meant to be known. So kind of heavy energy surrounding you. I could be picking up on a couple different relationships. I think that recently you guys have been through some conflict, loss, and change. There's something you're kind of salty about, or someone may be a little salty with you, maybe even jealous and competitive with you, or vice versa. You guys are capable of that as well. Everyone is. I have the Five of Swords here. There's been some anger of some kind between yourself and others, or just a major change. You might have really had to fight for something. Maybe somebody wants to fight with you. Pisces are lovers, not haters. Good luck, you guys. Eight of Cups walking away to the Hangman. I am calm. You will be calm. So the overall reason for the reading is you, Pisces. Here you are, the moon. The way someone's feeling about you is the Six of Swords. The way you're being seen is the Empress. Nice. What you need to know is the Four of Pentacles, and the final outcome is the King of Swords. I have a King and Queen of Wands on the table, and I have a King and Queen of Swords on the table. Interesting. Not super lovey-dovey. Passionate, creative, discerning, swords raised. Yeah. So the reason for the reading is the moon. Clarifying the moon is the Queen of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Hermit. Who dis? Who's this? Now, this could be your reaction to something or someone in the environment, but I get the feeling I have a Queen of Swords around you. This could be a friend, a family member, a coworker, a boss. I'm hearing mother, sister. But this could be you. You have air in your chart. There is a heaviness. Things remain to be seen. Cyclical emotions moving into the beginning of this month. I get the sense that there is someone around you. They may want to have some kind of control over you. They may want to get the last word. They may be a little bit older than you possibly, but they don't necessarily have to be. Some of you are very emotional right now, and you're going to be the Queen of Swords, and you're going to stand in your power. You have experienced some success. You're going to act as if, hold your head high. You're not going to mingle amongst the commoners right now. You're a cut above that. You may spend quite a bit of time alone searching your soul. I get the sense, though, that this may be a person around you. They have a bit of an ego, but they also maybe have a bit of a demanding side and a moody side. They might be they might have Cancer in their chart. They're withdrawn. They're making note of you for some reason. Something about you makes them think. and do self-reflection. I don't think they necessarily like you. You may know who this is with the Five of Swords. Again, I get the sense that for some of you, it's a family member. The way someone is feeling is the Six of Swords. So I feel like there's a moving on from drama and conflict, loss, and change. You may be feeling like things are moving very slowly, or this person feels like things are moving slowly. The reason this is here is the King of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Goodness, are you dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius? You might be. This may be a person that you need to move on from, Pisces, because they would never open up with you emotionally. This guy does not want to open up. He may have a bit of an authoritarian streak. He likes to get the last word. He's kind of avoidant with decision making because he gets himself all wound up in his head. Conversely, you may be moving on from this person or this situation. Can't deal with them right now, or they can't deal with you. If you're a masculine, they may have moved on from you because you would not open up to them for whatever reason. But the way you're being seen is the Empress, the Queen of all queens. Beautiful. Some of you are mothers. Some of you birth creations. You manifest creativity. You're being seen as very beautiful. You're being seen as benevolent. You're being seen as highly creative. To my parents, bravo, you're looking good. But underneath that is the Ten of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. I can see that some of you in the beginning of the month will be recalling something painful that you've been through. Either a health crisis, an emotional crisis. It's always darkest before the dawn. You have reached the end. This King of Swords person could be the person that caused it. It's also possible that the Queen of Swords caused it. We could have a dynamic duo of not very nice people, like a mean couple, bothering you. That's not going to be true for all of you, but perhaps some of you. I like where you're going though, Pisces. It's like you've been through something painful, but I see that many of you, to the Two of Wands, to the Queen of Wands, you're looking at yourself in a different way now. Some of you have had to go through something very difficult that puts you in touch with your fiery, passionate side, even your shadow side. But this Queen of Wands is about defining your sense of self. She has a very strong sense of self. If she's single, she doesn't give a shit either. She has a heart, but she leads with this passionate wand of magic. Everyone wants to be around a Queen of Wands. I think you are trying to turn your back on things that have hurt you and made you emotional, that you've had to protect yourself from, and look towards a different path that will lead you to more independence. Some of you want to be entrepreneurs. Some of you are working on health and weight, which is beautiful. I also think it's possible that this person might have rejected you for a fire sign or for someone different. That's possible as well. Here's what you need to know. The Four of Pentacles. Someone is holding back and holding on. They won't open up. They hold on to things from the past. They may hold on to money as well. They're kind of a miser. Stability in the pentacle realm is so important to them that they get a little constipated about it. Look at this guy. He does not look happy. This is mine. Like, okay. They hold back. They hold on to something. So I clarified the Four of Pentacles, and I have the Knight of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Lovers. Here's your advice or what you need to know. Somebody needs to grow up here a little bit. The Six of Cups is fondness and childhood memories. It's lovely, it's sweet, it's nostalgic, but it is childish or innocent. The Knight of Wands and the Lovers says, I am not giving up my choices. As a matter of fact, I want as many choices as possible. Watch out for a person around you clinging to youth. It's not necessarily unrealistic, but it is very rebellious. You yourself may want to recapture something and have a lot of fun and keep your choices open as well. Don't give too much. If this is your advice, you only have so much to give, so be careful with money in particular at this time. It's definitely okay to play hard and be rebellious and recapture something from your youth. Keep your choices open and look for total value alignment. Look for harmony and love And again, the moral value alignment in all things, in all relationships, if that's your advice. I kind of get the feeling that you might be dealing with some players this month, or one player in particular. And you need to be aware of that. They may be keeping their options open, so you need to as well. If you want to recapture a dream, just know that it may be somewhat of an act of rebellion, and you're going to need to be careful financially so you can get to where you're going. Yeah. But the final outcome is this King of Swords. So he's come out twice. This could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This could be the way you're acting right now or the way someone around you is acting. This guy definitely has a heart, but he is not going to show it to you. It's a bit of an authority figure or someone that doesn't want to open up emotionally. They do want to get the last word. Clarifying the King of Swords is the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, we've definitely got a player here, a player type energy. Other than that, it's possible there's a third party situation going on with the Lovers and two Kings, but I've got two Queens as well. I kind of get the feeling that for some of you, I have a couple that they're broken up, but they want to one-up each other and get the last word with each other. Oh yeah, well, if you're going to be a slut, well, I'm going to be a slut too. Or if you're going to go off and do your thing and be the King of Wands and lie to me and go play out your cycles over and over again, two can play at that game. This might be happening on a subconscious level though, because the moon is here. Yeah, you may keep tabs on each other as well to a degree in a very subtle way, but he didn't want to have nothing to do with it. And he's going to sneak off. The masculine here is going to claim independence. The King of Wands and the King of Swords is that's my consummate bachelor card combination. They won't open up their heart chakra easily, and they'll sneak away and go do what they want when they want. So be careful hanging on to a person, Pisces, or new people in your life that they kind of smirk, they're a flirt, they won't open up emotionally. Try to let go of past stuff as well, because I do see you going in a good direction. There is anger here, though, between yourself and someone else, and a need to walk away. Yep, there you are. There's the Hangman. You're going to walk away and just chill. So in your environment, this Queen came out again. Who is this? Is this like a friend, a landlord, your mom, someone around you? This may be someone that you owe money to or thinks that they want something from you. In the environment further out, I feel like there's a lot of people around you. When I get a lot of court cards, Spirit speaking to a lot of different relationships or several different relationships in your life. I have the Queen of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, Death, and the Five of Swords. Now, this could be you standing up for yourself towards someone in your environment. They may owe you something. You may have paid them something like, hey, this is my rate. This is what I charge. Death to the Five of Swords. You may have ended a contract with this person, or they may have ended the contract with you. You may be a little salty about it, or they're a little salty about it. They might not have wanted the ending. They could be a Scorpio as well with Death. This could also be a baby mama that really wants some money. They're mad. You may be mad at her. That's tough. Yeah, something about equal give and take and an ending, and then there's just this anger and this jealousy. I just heard something about what someone charges, and then I heard someone else say, mind your own business. Okay, you may need to mind your own business, or they need to mind their own business, unless you are financially entangled with one another in some way, because I do have the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles here. Here's your cards. Here's where you're going. You're going in a pretty good direction, but I dropped out a few more cards, so it's kind of a warning just to help you stay in your best energy moving forward. Strength. Here's more Leo energy. I just heard some of you have Leo in your sixth house. This may do you a world of good, actually. I see you being very strong. I see you trying to be compassionate. Strength only comes when it's called for. You may have to deal with some difficult situations, but I think that you will handle yourself as best as you possibly can with strength of character, Pisces. You may appear prideful to other people, but it's like this is the best you can do right now. Like if you do open your mouth, they might be sorry. So strength is where it's at right now. Ace of Pentacles to the Fool to the Six of Swords. Some of you are looking for a new job. Some of you are looking for a new opportunity in the beginning of December. You're definitely going to leave the past behind. Some of you may encounter an Aries again or a Leo. The Fool is that Sag energy though, like let's go on a new adventure. Let's be lighthearted, carefree. You'll start right at the beginning with the beginner's mindset. I definitely see you recapturing a feeling of your true essence and authenticity, moving into calmer waters. It's sort of a transition. And the Six of Swords it's kind of a bummer. Like we just had a kind of a blowout time, went through a lot of conflict, loss, and change, maybe competition, not nice words between yourself and other people. That's over now. I see positive energy coming in for you, but I wanted to know what would happen with the Six of Swords. I think the beginning of the month will be a time of slow transition for you, strength of character, and otherwise happiness, happy vibes. And so I clarified the Six of Swords and I got the Nine of Wands, the Devil, and the High Priestess. Interesting. So I'm going to interpret this two different ways. Some of you you're going to have a bit of spiritual warfare, I think. Your boundaries may be tested spiritually at this time. Your boundaries in the 3D with other people may be tested. When I get the Devil to the High Priestess, this may be this Queen of Swords person. She may be jealous of you. She may want something from you. This could be your partner's ex. Okay. Something like that. This could be a sulky, sullen person. This person may also think they know how to do black magic, but I do not like to scare people with that in general readings. And this may be you protecting yourself from this person. Conversely, Pisces, you may have a lot of darker thoughts and even fears regarding some people in your life and some situations. I see you being your High Priestess selves and getting downloads. You may encounter your own shadow side and you may do shadow work. Watch out for spending too much time alone. It may take you to a darker place, but that's not necessarily bad. Your shadow side is a big part of who you are. But watch out for spending too much time alone with obsessive, dark, racing thoughts. Watch out for spiritual practices that you think might be a good idea, but actually aren't. You may also have some bad dreams or have some visions that frighten you a bit. You're going to have to hang in there. Some of you feel the need to just hide from someone else that's giving you a hard time. So again, this Devil High Priestess person could be someone around you that you need to protect yourself from, but it could also mean that in your need to protect yourself, you may encounter the darker part of yourself. You may also do shadow work. Watch out for issues with eating disorders. In particular, I just saw anorexia or bulimia. Someone watching may have an issue with that, or someone around them does. They may have a preoccupation with body image because someone got in their head. Yeah, ignore those people. That's a very specific message, okay? But I think you're going to go in a good direction. It's really important right now to surrender to what is and to effortlessness, okay? Go with what is. Don't fight it. Don't push so hard and go against the grain. Don't overthink anything. Don't overthink it. Have fun. Just surrender. It's really time to express yourself, rekindle things from the past and open your heart chakra. Embrace your inner wanderer and be like a horse. You're meant to roam free. Some of you really are on the brink of some kind of significant career change or development or success. Just play hard right now, Pisces. Let new experiences in. Recapture the essence of your heart chakra by taking care of yourself and playing hard. They gave you all the tools you need to work through things with these cards, with the Oracle cards. I think that's good. I think it's good advice for all of us, right? Okay, Pisces, that's the beginning of December. I hope it resonates. And if it does, I hope it helps. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Pisces. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.